Good morning, good morning,
Happy good morning.
good
How are
peoples.
you?
Well, I, I'm doing this is round two,
Uh-huh.
and it's starting to in my analytics, it is starting to show. It's starting
Mm-hmm.
to show, even though
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting ditzy, I'm headache, I'm losing my mind and everything else. It's starting
Mm-hmm.
to show. My hours are actually creeping. They're creeping up. Normally,
And
I
they
got
will. Mm-hmm.
yeah. It is normally it would drop down to one.
Mm-hmm.
I would lose 2 or 3 hours, and then it'd go up an hour, and then drop down 4 or 5, then go up 1 hour. Like you take 2 steps back and 1 step forward. That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
but I made like 5 or 6 hours like right off the bat. And I'm gonna keep on going, and I've just been making fun, and thanks to Swoops because they do it. And like and the next morning thing I'm gonna say trying to be like Swoops and Swoops, trying to imitate Swoops like me, and thank you
Mm-hmm.
Swoops and making fun of the effort that I'm trying because it's hard. It's hard. It's
It is.
hard. It's hard. It's hard because you're
Yes.
trying to come up with something to say, and all I'm doing, I'm mumble rapping, early in the morning, like 1 o'clock, like blah 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 blah.
That ever
I mean,
popular,
really,
the ever popular morning rap. I love it.
I, yeah,
Mumble
I'm mumbling
rapping.
like a mumble, blah
Mumble
blah
rap.
blah 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 blah. And and y'all know, I'm like, look, you just helped her because I'm waking up, but still, I'm like, Jesus. But
Right.
like I said, I got much respect because it's trying to get that but you got night people like Mike is definitely Mr. Night person. I
Oh
don't
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't I can't say I can't I gotta survive, so the bills got to be
Right.
paid one way or another. I still got to do you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do what I got to do. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's why
I
I'm
imagine in
laughing
the middle of the
about
night
it.
is hard. In the middle of the night, I would imagine it's harder
Yeah,
than because like Swoop, she's she's at all times, but during the day. But she also has set up a team of friends that they really
yeah,
support and help keep that going. I think you could do that if
yeah,
that's what you want to do without
yes.
any real issue.
He, Sean don't want to come up. I could bet
I
if
mean,
I could get him to come up, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. Good morning,
mhm.
Bayou Sugar. Good morning, anybody that's coming out. You didn't see him. Welcome back, Mike. Mike was here earlier.
Mhm.
But
Oh, he was with you earlier.
that's
Lord.
okay. Yeah. Mike was here with me earlier.
Okay,
Eddie Lugo Studios came in, and I was just flapping off in the gums and just talking
that's
about
good though.
a whole lot of nothing, a
Mhm.
whole lot of nothing, you know.
Mhm.
But you laugh. I listened to that interview Miss T did, and I went out and got me some magnesium. You know.
I'm very happy
Oh
that you
shit.
did. What did you?
Oh
Oh, yeah, you need the lights. What in the world?
yeah. I was like, boy, that's scary. I'm driving with the. I'm like, look, I'm going, hey. I was going, why is it so dark? I literally was thinking in my head while I was talking, why is it so dark? Oh my God. Yeah, God, let the sun come up.
So I
Please,
know
sun.
I'm waiting. Actually, I mean it's very light, but um,
Yeah.
not sunrise yet. But oh, so yeah, yesterday. It's funny that you say that because I was very obviously watching it too. I was in church. I'm telling you right now, Lord help me, Jesus. I was
Yeah.
so happy. Miss Sherry from Black's Tropical up there yesterday. I was like, yes. Oh, tell them
Yeah.
she's so brave. She said all the things that like I'm scared to say a lot of it because I don't want to
Yeah.
get shut down. And she was just saying it. So yeah, that magnesium, it's it's very important. There's so many functions of your body that aren't working right because we are as a nation and probably the planet severely low on that magnesium. So I'm happy you did that. Very happy you did that.
Yeah, and I've been taking it here and there, but I'm gonna be taking at least one pill a day, and if it's like a liquid form or whatever that I can, do it. I'm gonna try it
Yes.
because
Okay. So
you know,
yes, ask
yeah,
your wife to make um, magnesium oil. It's just magnesium chloride flakes dissolved in water. It's almost like a 1:1 ratio. It's very thick. It feels oily. And when you put that on your
okay,
like aching muscles, feet, legs, anything, you'll see a huge, huge difference. I mean,
sorry.
I get scared.
These
Huh?
18 wheelers, man, in the construction zone, they come through here like the bat out of heck. And look,
Yeah.
first of all, I'm just trying to
Oh yeah,
stay in my,
that's a tanker.
I'm trying to stay in my lane, and these idiots are driving like you. Look, you only gonna get there a few seconds faster than me. Slow your roll, bro. I mean, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into that because I'm getting old, and I still have stuff I want to do. And
Hmm.
if I don't keep up with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fall by the wayside. You know
It
what I
gets
mean?
very hard to dig out of a deficit the older you get. So
Exactly.
being proactive, that's very important. But I'm glad you heard that yesterday too, because
Well,
all the things
I
that she said,
kind of
I would
yeah,
say every one of them.
yeah. But I had already heard about the Celtic salt, and
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
actually
order
mentioned
some.
that to me. Hmm.
Yeah, I had already heard about the Celtic salt. I said I gotta try that because
And
it
then
seems like all that liquid I drink, I'm not really. It's just going straight through
yeah,
me, and it's not being absorbed. You know what I
it
mean?
will actually flush nutrition out of you too if you don't have something. So there's Celtic salt, and then this is that Redmond's real salt. This is also a very
Oh,
good. Um,
okay,
I'll
okay.
add a pinch of this and a drop or two of honey to a bottle of water every now and then to replenish electrolytes. It's it's super kind of geeky, and it sounds like I'm this uber healthy person. No, I'm not. I'm on my way though. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we need to be because um,
Yeah.
what's going on, and like earlier, I seen a chicken truck, like two or three chicken trucks in South Georgia,
Oh my God, hold on.
and passed
You
by
got
me.
to hold
Yeah.
up, sir. Pause. I'm so sorry.
No
Farming
problem.
on the Rocks is in the building. Holy crap. Look, I just got to tell you this. This is my friend Marie. She lives in Jamaica and she legitimately
Oh,
farms on the
cool.
rocks. This woman taught me, listen, I never knew. She went out into the woods, right? And she was like, my parents never bought bagged soil or compost, so I never knew what it was. This is where we get our compost. And I was like, holy crap, you're so right. What have I been doing? She just changed so
Yeah.
many things for me. And she grows the most beautiful fruits and vegetables. She's got mangoes, sour sops, what's the other? Not mango, the other one. Dang it, I can't think of it. Papayas. She got everything. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Sorry, I'm so happy to see her here. I had to say something to her.
No problem.
Good
Welcome,
morning,
welcome,
Marie.
welcome,
You're a beautiful,
welcome.
beautiful person. I love her so much. So okay, I'm off my side. I
Thank you.
can't even.
Thank you.
Woo,
Oh, no
I'm
problem.
fanning. I'm fanning. I love her so much. So okay.
Thank you for coming in. The new people, it's an experience to
Hmm.
be blessed to meet new folks and to
Yeah,
meet
it is.
new people and learn that you can see. They have you thinking that places like Jamaica and other in the islands that they don't grow nothing. It's just
Oh.
this and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And and that's where this that's where this stuff thrives. Half the plants that we're trying up here is they're papaya papayas and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They're just having at it down in the tropics, and
Yes.
man, I remember when we was down there and it rained, but it was just so, it wasn't cold rain, it was just soothing rain, and you're like, wow, this is nice.
Right.
you know,
I'm so like envious of an experience. Like you're about to go down there on the
yes,
cruise,
yes.
and every time you say Jamaica, I've wanted to scream out loud, but you didn't know who I was. You would not have known who I was talking about. Like, I need you to go Sasa, go see Maria Farming on the Rocks. She's right there. Right. I think it's in Kingston. I think that might not be the town, but yeah. So I'm envious of you, sir.
We're going to some. It's where they have the falls, whatever. There's a falls, and there's a falls, and everybody's got to hold hands, and I'm clumsy, so that I'm already nervous that I got to hold somebody's hand. Then if I fall off the cliff or something, I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, but we got to do this, and see, and I'm trying to go on a vacation too. You see what I do. You see that I'm on the road. I'm working my ass off. I don't want to be on vacation doing the same thing. I want to relax. I want to sit on my fat behind and relax. Stuff my face, take a nap, wake up, eat some more, stuff my face, take another nap. That's what I want to do. But I'm not going to lie. Be allowed. We're going to go here, and we're going to go there, and you got to play this. And I'm like, yes, dear. You got to do this. And what's wrong with you? I'm not on vacation. This is work. This is freaking work. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I'm like, I'm not on vacation. This is freaking work. I don't want to work. I want to be on vacation.
Yes.
But,
well, I hear what you're saying. I'm not a vacation kind of a person. I'm just saying, all right, cool. It sounds good. Hold on. I'm getting ready. Y'all, the sunrise is so pretty through the back of the trees. Everything's pink and gorgeous. And is that what you're seeing out there?
No, it's dark and dreary.
I'm so sorry. This is really pretty. Dark and dreary. It was very dark and stormy here last night. There was a lot of electrical activity. It was a loud storm. Look at this. Holy crap. That's so pretty. Y'all look. Ooh.
There you go. Hello. Good morning.
Every day that I get the opportunity to catch this part of the day, it is spiritual. It's spiritual. Yeah. So
the body wakes up when the sun comes up.
Yeah, it's supposed to. It absolutely is.
Yeah, yes. I can see it's starting to get light.
Yes, it's beautiful.
It's starting to get light.
Wait, where are you? Are you on the East Coast still? Yeah, you're on the East. You're on the coast, right?
No. I'm on. I'm on the East Coast, but I'm coming up 85, so I'm a little bit further inland. I'm probably a little bit further inland than where you're at.
Okay. I was just looking at the radar before we hopped up here, and there's a lot of storm activity everywhere. So stay safe out there. Ooh, y'all, this is pretty. I can't believe we got started on time this morning, but not so early that we've already lost our minds.
You've had a
night.
I already lost my mind, so I'm good. I lost it and found it again.
Really? Oh goodness.
I told Mike, I'm gonna shut down, recharge for a minute, and then we're gonna get back at it.
Right.
And I don't know, but let's do this. Let's start off with.
Yes.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let's see, man.
Okay.
going on in the garden? What's going on in the garden world?
Yes, sir. Well, in the whole world, I don't know. But here's what's happening here in the Crooked Pete's garden and world. We actually got some stuff done yesterday. I'm very happy. So I have 12 more tomato plants here in the garden on this row, and then an additional 12 more over here next to the peppers. So what we are growing currently out here in the garden at Crooked Pete's are Amish paste tomatoes, Romas. We've got Cherokee purples, Amana oranges. Of course, I'm going to forget some stuff. Ponderosa pinks. Crap, you name it, I might have it. And I still have about 40 cherry tomato plants. I got to figure out where I'm going to put them. But so this is what's happening. We're actually growing here. Looking forward to it. Look at these beautiful, healthy. I started every one of these plants from seed, by the way. It's so easy. I can't believe it. Look at all of that tomatoes. That's what's happening in the garden this morning. And this morning, additionally, I'm going to step over and out of the garden fence without busting my ass on camera. That was, firstly, no fun. And secondly, my coccyx is all kinds of bruised. I hurt. I bruised my coccyx. Can't stop.
We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that.
No, we don't. We do want that.
I thought you was doing a Instagram post. That's like,
hilarious. I'm not Instagram.
You ever feel like that? When I follow it, feels like it's in slow motion. We're like, oh no.
Oh well. Okay, when it started to happen, I was like, well, of course. But when I grabbed a hold of this little pole over here that has the wind chimes, and they started banging, I was like, oh Lord, I done blowed everybody's ears out. That's all I could think about.
Yeah.
So then yesterday evening, I was like, oh my gosh, my coccyx hurts.
Yeah, no, we used to yelling on this channel. We're used to loud noises on this channel, so you're fine.
Well, now that's true, but that one was a different kind of loud. You're right.
Blam, bam, bam, slam, bam. Oh.
Yes. So I'm out here looking at these jugs that I haven't gotten transplanted yet either. I had, I don't know, a bunch of nasturtium seeds, and only one actually came to life. But I've never had nasturtium, and it's an edible plant, and it has like a peppery flavor to it, so I'm super looking forward to that.
Oh, okay.
But anyways.
How do you?
Sorry. Go.
No, I was just wondering, how do you fertilize your stuff? How do you enhance your soil?
Mm-hmm. How do I amend? All right. Well, we're still working really hard to build these. Yeah. So we're building these up. This piece of property sits right next to a swamp, and it slopes down toward the swamp. So it washes out all of the organic material, and we end up with nothing but sand. So it's going to be a struggle, but we'll definitely have it under control. We are adding wood chips after they're aged at least a year, and we make compost with our chickens. We're adding that. I have added bone meal and blood meal, and I've added bagged soil even to it just because I got it for free, and just trying hard to make the soil have anything other than have any soil. It's been just sand. But the best thing for your plants is this. I wish you could be here for just a nanosecond. So I have this big old, it's a 50-gallon drum, this blue thing here. And all of my plant scraps go in this bucket, and then it sits here and it cooks. Basically, currently it's in an anaerobic state, which means it had no oxygen, but it's still perfectly fine. So this stuff right here looks awful, don't it? It smells like death. But it's fermented plant juice or swamp juice or stink water. There's a swamp juice is the one I called it for a long time. That's what I do. a cup of that to 10 cups of water. It's 1 to 10, no matter what your ratio. Feed your plants. The bugs
Oh,
love it.
okay.
And the bugs in your soil, they do so much. So give your worms food, and the worms will give your
Yeah.
plants all that good worm poop.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
I was thinking about getting. You can actually, order some compost worms
Yes,
that
you
you can
can.
put in your compost pile. I was
Save
thinking
yourself
about doing
some money. Don't do that.
uh,
Do this. Set your compost bucket or whatever up, because you can do that too. Or you can do a worm bin. I'll tell you how to do that if you want to know. Go and get yourself a couple packs of them red fishing worms, not night crawlers. They're wigglers. That's all they are, is wigglers. Just get yourself some wigglers from a gas station or Walmart. Put them in your compost bin,
oh,
and
okay.
they will do the work for you.
Gotcha. Your wood chips,
Sorry.
do you pay for them or do you get? See, because I found out that you
Not
can
currently. Mm-hmm.
no, what you
Chip
can
drop.
do is you can have, a lot of these, what do you call those stores? Not stores, but the tree companies that cut down trees.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
If you can actually go to them and say, hey, do you mind dropping that load in my yard? Man,
Right. Exactly.
I did that. That's what happened the last time. They were right on the corner. I said, hey, look over there. I knew they give it out for free, but I played it off like that. Hey, excuse me. How much would it cost to get a load of wood chip? He said, it's
Yes.
free, sir. But, normally, boy, they filled that truck to the brim. It was falling out because my driveway is like a slope. So it
Yeah.
was falling out when they was backing up. They couldn't wait to dump that on my property. They're like, thank you.
Hey, hold the heck, hold up. Sorry, I'm not sure. I'm out here looking at the watermelon area, and I don't know. I
Uh-huh.
might see some life somewhere, but I don't know.
Well, hold up,
Maybe.
hold up.
No,
Wait,
no, no.
hold on,
It's
wait,
not
wait,
even
wait.
worthy. It's not worthy.
Yes, it's something has come up for watermelon wars.
Okay, all right. So I can't say for sure, but I think what I have growing here is grass. That's grass.
Oh, dang. Oh, God, I thought it might be a watermelon
Didn't
leaf.
I say
Well,
no, actually,
we're gonna
right here.
pretend.
Can you see
We're gonna
this?
pretend it. Yes, we're gonna pretend that's
That
a leaf
is
for a watermelon. That's a watermelon. I don't care what anybody says. It looks like a watermelon to me.
everybody in the contest will happily agree with you, because they're like, oh yeah, girl. It's okay, I'm not gonna win,
we
but I'm
gonna
gonna win
say
a watermelon.
we're gonna say, well, we're gonna win. This is watermelon
Yeah.
wars. We talking smack. All the rest of y'all are going down.
Yeah, I'm not getting in a competition with that man. Thank God he can only do it. Oh, holy, what the? Look. I can't even believe. Look at this. Can you see? Let me see. Can you see
Somebody
these?
was out. Yep.
That is Honeycrisp apples.
Oh, okay.
And they are
So they come in
transplanted.
there.
Yes, but they shouldn't be, because I have a bunch of cedar trees and stuff around. I didn't. Oh my gosh, that's so much bigger than the other. Oh wow. There is a chance I might actually grow one single edible apple. That would be amazing. Oh my gosh.
Look, I'm gonna be talking much smack. I got 5 of them in y'all. If one of them give me something, I'm gonna be tickled pink.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay. How old are they now?
No, they're really young, really small. It's
Okay.
gonna be a
Well,
long.
this is year 3. Well, actually, with all of these fruit trees, the peach, the plum, and then the one apple that survived. No, I have 2 apples, but the other one's almost dead. And then that thing over here. Oh, I'm sorry, the lavender. The smell of the lavender is amazing out here this morning, and it hasn't even bloomed yet. But
You know
the
that's
big. Oh, what?
go ahead.
Oh no,
Go ahead.
The big peach tree that I was so excited about might be a nectarine tree, but holy cow! Like I don't care. I ain't mad. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all the fruit on this thing.
Okay.
Like that is wow. So okay, you were gonna say I'm so sorry. What the heck?
No, I don't forgot what I was gonna say.
We're supposed to be talking about boundaries this morning.
No, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Well, I'm just trying to get us focused because I'm in a way. I'm in a way. I'm out in the garden. I lose my mind.
There you go. No, but see, we did inform the garden updates and the garden.
Yes.
In the watermelon wars. That's not grass.
In the past.
That's water. That's not grass. That's watermelon. That's a special watermelon. Y'all don't know about. It's secret. It's secret watermelon.
It's so secret, even it doesn't know it's a watermelon. I got you.
Exactly. It's so top secret. You don't know it's a watermelon.
It's masquerading as a weed. My crazy buddy, Lordy B.
No, but
all right.
No, but that the fact is that you're excited when you come out and you see that stuff is starting to grow. You see stuff is starting to propagate. You see it. You see how I use that big word? I don't even know what it means, but you
did. You used a big word.
Yeah. Wow. But the fact is that you're excited.
So pretty.
You know, you set yourself up, and you found your peace, part of your peace in the world fusion. It's like Genesis, land of confusion. You know, we all start out in this confused state, and we're trying to find our way. People like you and me, who are people pleasers, we want to make sure everybody's happy while we are miserable. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure everybody's.
I do.
Everybody's taken care of while we're miserable. You know? You know, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, there's nothing wrong with saying no thank you. There's nothing wrong with saying no. As long as it's in the right, as long as it's in the right, what I'm looking for, the right aspect, the right words, the right, hey, Steve, what's going on? As long as we're in the right frame of mind, you know what I mean? You know, we want, you know, you always hear that the word do unto others you want done to you. A lot of us, we don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Not do as I, not do as I do, but do as I say. You're supposed to be nice, and you're supposed to do that. But a lot of times, the people that are saying that are being mean. They're being cruel. They're gaslighting. They're making excuses. They're making excuses for the foolishness.
Yeah.
And they think it's okay. But there's nothing wrong with saying no. There's nothing wrong with saying, don't talk to me that way.
Oh, yeah. There is something wrong with not saying that, though, because you teach other people what your boundaries are. And if you don't have boundaries, hey, baby, you screwed. People are just going to walk all over you always.
But you also have to watch it. The fact is, when you're claiming the boundaries, you got to watch how you come across, because a lot of times it comes across as anger. That anger, it comes from hurt. That anger that comes from pain. That anger that comes from fear.
Yep. Well, all
Fear
anger
is
comes from a place of
yeah,
fear. All anger is
yeah,
fear based. I think
yes, and it
learning
comes.
that
Go ahead.
helped me stop acting like I was angry, which because like I said, I think yesterday I said I was a very angry, seeming to be a very angry person. I was very reactive all the time,
Yes,
and it's understandable that when you get used, abused, beat up by people your whole life, you're gonna get to that place where you're very reactive and you might seem angry or anxious all the time, and I was. Um,
yes,
because you don't know. Nobody tells you growing up
yeah.
or whatever. You don't have to cow
You don't have to
down
think
and
that.
accept. No, you don't. You do not. You are better than that. Don't accept behavior like that,
Yeah,
and
they don't
don't
tell you.
don't behave like
Yeah,
that either.
yeah, and that's why I had to check myself a while ago. And I constantly, I remember Norma had said it one time. She says, "You always get snippy when you're tired."
Oh yes.
And
Yeah.
I had to check myself. And said, "Wow, so I'm being the a-hole that I'd be talking about other people do."
Exactly.
And
Yes.
and don't get me wrong, I beat myself up just because of the realization I'm being a butthead. And I
Hmm.
just had to I had to establish a boundary. Look, I got to make sure because I call it Tourette syndrome when I
You
start
have
mouthing
such.
off.
Yeah, you
When
got
I
that
start
Tourette
mouthing
mouth.
off,
Hmm.
like
Hey, ow!
a dog,
Mm. I got headphones in.
yeah,
Ooh.
like a dog. I'm sorry,
No, you're okay.
but I apologize. I should put the alarm on.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
But I when you constantly don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, it keeps you humble. It comes from a place where you're saying, "Look, tell me what I'm doing wrong." See,
Mm.
because my wife, she's afraid to establish boundaries sometimes too, and I don't
Because she's
find
scared
out till
people
it's
will reject her if she puts boundaries in
nah.
place.
No, I was jump in front of a train for her. So when
Well,
I say
yeah.
something or do something wrong, you need to tell me right then and there so I can fix it. Because
Oh, wait a
I
minute. You're
will
saying
beat
she
my
still has problems establishing boundaries with you?
yes, 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 yes,
Oh,
yes.
oh,
And
yeah.
because let me tell you, this is what I I talk to her sometimes like I talk to Charles, and I got to remember that. Yes,
He's not Charles.
she's my yeah, no, she's not. She's my confidant. She's my friend. But I have to remember that she's my wife. She's a
Yes.
woman. You
Yes.
can't talk this. You can't talk to the opposite sex like hey, what the f you doing that for? And I'm not meaning it like that. I'm talking to you as a close friend. Like f bomb, f bomb, f bomb. What the heck? Blah blah. And she's soaking
Oh,
all that up and getting hurt, and I'm not meaning it that way.
right.
And
Right.
and
Yeah.
then I'm told, well, you said this and you said that. And I was like, oh shoot, I was talking to her like I talked
Mm-hmm.
to like Charles and my friend Vincent that I've known for 50 years. I'm talking like that, and that's not how you need to talk to this certain person.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. And
That's a
that's
beautiful
where
thing that you're recognizing that, though. That's hard to
yes,
do. It's very hard to realize that you might be being the one causing the issue at the moment. Like, oh,
and
sorry. I'm sorry.
and again, I actually it wasn't the other day, but let's just say just say the other day. I just apologized to her. I said I don't know if I've been being a butthead lately. I felt that I have been. I apologized and I said this is the reasons why I'm feeling this way. I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling afraid. I'm feeling this, and I just try to keep the communication open between us for because I care about you. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of times a lot of times, and I sensed it when we talked about it before. A lot of weak-minded people, and I was one of them. My mind's a whole lot stronger now. A lot of weak-minded people look for that same appreciation somewhere else when they're not getting it at home. And
Yes.
and I'm like, okay, I done made mistakes before. I'm like, hey, no, let me reevaluate stupidly, or if I said anything stupidly, and the same thing with her. She was like, blah blah blah. You got to be able to read your spouse, your friends,
Yes.
your friends, your associates. Associates are different, but your friend, you got to be able to read the room. We're supposed to
I
be
say
great
that all
at
the
reading the
time.
room.
I say that
We're
all the
supposed,
time,
you
dude.
know what I'm saying? We're
Yes, I
supposed to be
do.
great at reading the room, and a lot of times we miss that.
Well, it's
You know
really
what I'm
hard to
saying?
read the room when you're walking in a state of hurt. I'll say that.
Yes.
Or a state of stress. That's probably a better way, because it's hilarious that you said Norma says that about you. I'm sure I have identifiable behaviors before I start being a complete butthead. I couldn't
Yeah.
tell you what they are though, because I'm in the middle of the forest at the time. But like with my son,
Yeah.
he's extra buttheady when he's about to come down sick with something. Like, so in the very early stages of something, I'd be like,
Yeah.
"You aggressive? I don't know what's wrong with you, but I want to fight." Usually, it's just
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, you're about to get sick." So being aware of those things, yeah, it's hard. I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you. That's such a wonderful
Yeah.
thing.
But guess what? It's not easy because
No,
if I'm preaching, look, don't talk to me like that. Look, don't treat me like that. Don't do me like that. Then I turn around and do it.
exactly.
Who who's the idiot in this picture? I am.
Exactly.
So
Mhm.
again, I still have to be on high alert because I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't, even though some people are, the one, you start
It's not
squirting.
honeybees.
Uh,
You started
uh,
squirt. What did you just say? You started squirting. What?
no, started swerving.
Oh, don't you dare, Fifi.
Yeah, yeah, I grabbed both of them. Good morning, Fifi. Morning,
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 morning.
morning. Morning, Fish David. Hey, how you? Hey, day three of trying to be like official Jamia, and day three of trying to be like Swoops like me. It still ain't working, but we're trying. We are making an effort. We're
Working
going down
on
in
it.
flames. We're working hard
He's
for the money,
hilarious.
so hard for it, honey.
Mm.
But we're working on it.
It's a meal and a nap.
Yeah. but
I mean,
but
hey, man.
the thing is, see, women nowadays. I don't know. I can't say for your side of the for your side of the tracks. I'll say it like that. I
Hmm.
can't say it for your side, but I say it for black women. That's a downer to have an
What's a
emotional
downer?
man. To have an
I know.
emotional man in their life,
Yes.
because
Hmm.
they feel that they can't be protected. They feel that they cannot be protected. You
Hmm.
don't know the armory I have in my home. You come through that door. I'm. It's for entertainment purposes only. We're not threatening nobody. No, but so far, YouTube. You well protected in my home. You're well protected. That if I know that you give a flip about me, no matter if you see tears coming out my eyes, somebody say something about my woman or my whatever, you're getting backhand. And then before I'm not even apologizing. I'm taking you out, and I might take you out to the woodshed or whatever. But see, our sisters don't see that. They see that
Hmm.
you're a wimp and you're a sorry this, and and
How
you're,
you gonna be
you
my man
know,
if I'm more man than you are? That's what they
yeah,
say.
exactly.
I know.
But see, but guess what? You're thinking that, but I'm allowing you because I love you so much to walk all over me.
He means Norma. He means Norma, his wife.
Yes.
Everybody.
No,
It's not
Norma don't
me.
walk all. No,
I ain't got nothing to do with
no.
this.
Trust me. No. That ain't you. Norma don't walk all over me.
No.
See, because I'll start having flashbacks, and I'll buck up.
Where is it?
And when I buck up, she'll when I buck up, she recognizes. And there's nothing wrong with that. I say, hey, hold up. Just because because look, let me say this. I got loco moco blood in me. I'm gonna say it that way. If you ever met my family, I'm the nicest one out I'm the nicest one out of the bunch. Because I decided a long time ago I don't want to be like my father. I don't want to be like my brothers. I don't want to be like those people. I'd rather be goofy
You use
loofy.
the same verbiage I use. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
How can look, I don't know that two people could be any more different than you and me. How do we have so many of the same experiences? It's crazy.
It's you're an empath. Everybody else don't believe. Everybody else don't believe what I'm saying. They say, he just keep on saying empath. I spotted that you was an empath a while back. I said, she's an empath.
I mean, I knew it. I knew it when you said you didn't mean to sound like an angry black man. I was like, you're not an angry black man. Your the world's hard.
But you that's why. And but the thing is, we're trying to dispel that stuff because guess what? Our sisters would be looking. I need a roughneck. I need a thug. Guess what? A thug is bigger. They're bigger punks than the one you think I am.
And
because I put my fist.
Sorry.
I'll put my fist up. I'll put my fist up. I'll go back. If I I'll put it this way. You might whoop me, but you're gonna remember me. It just ain't gonna be as easy as you think.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? You might want to whoop it. But you're gonna remember me. It's just as simple as that. But we choose these guys. I'm gonna do this one because he's gonna be a good protector. But he's a butthead. He don't listen to you. He don't support you. He don't have your back. He don't want to work.
But wait a minute.
You don't want to get out. Yes. But the kind of gentle guy, he's so cute. I can fix him.
Oh, I can do this. Challenge accepted. All the dumbassery.
Yeah,
dumbassery abounds.
And that's all colors. I can fix him. Or I can fix her. I had a good female friend, and she said, Darren, and that's my name.
Oh, you just said your name.
Yeah, she said, stop dialing 1-800-SAVE-A-HOE. I said, oh, that was so deep.
Oh,
she said, you be dialing 1-800-SAVE-A-HOE. I'm tired of watching that woman hurt you.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. And when you hear a friend say that, I'm tired of watching that hurt you. Stop dialing 1-800-SAVE-A-HOE. And sometimes when it's something simple. When you stop dialing it, but you go ahead.
Oh, sorry. No, this is completely off topic. Just I don't know if you can see it all, but I'm outside. I'm walking. I'm walking. It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just walking. Look, 2.5 years ago, I couldn't get out of the bed. This is such a big deal. This is amazing. I love this. Sorry.
It's freaking awesome.
It is freaking awesome.
No,
it is awesome. Mm-hmm.
It is awesome because guess what? The original story from the Can't Stop Walking. I had survived the truck accident. I almost died. I survived the truck accident. and I started walking to the liquor store because I couldn't afford. I needed the company should have supplied me counseling. They should have gave me They didn't give me nothing. So I would walk to the liquor store, get me a bottle, go over to my father's shop, drink that whole bottle, fall the heck out, wake up, walk back home. That was part of the walking. I started walking, and I said that on my profile when I met my wife, and I said I like to walk. I didn't finish this thing. I didn't finish it. I like to walk to the liquor store. You know what I'm saying? And she said I like to walk. She said that was so funny. She said I like to walk too, and I started walking with her. And started, wait a minute, this woman really like to walk. I like to, and I'm thinking in my head, I like to walk to the liquor store. And then I started like, I gotta start learning. I gotta get in shape, and I can't stop walking because this one's gonna kill me if I don't start. If I want to be hanging with her, do you see what I'm saying?
I do, and she made you redefine a boundary of your own with yourself. That says a lot about that woman. She's
but that's how God will do. God will put somebody in your life that don't like that drinking. She really don't like me drinking. So I cut back. I really had cut back a lot. When I say a lot, I'm talking, boy, I don't even want to admit it. Some of the stuff you don't need to be telling on some of the stuff you don't need to be. Some stuff you don't need to be telling everybody on YouTube. But she is my she put up a boundary. Said, hey, I don't mind you doing. She didn't say it like that, but I'm saying, but I don't mind you doing all that slurring and all of that. Can't walk straight and stuff like that. So when I know
I'm a whole other channel, can't walk. Sorry.
Yeah. But I got to the point where even if I'm out working, I'm having beer or whatever, and I'm done. I knew, okay, I done reached the limit that I don't want to go past this limit because there's a boundary I don't want to pass because of her.
Right.
I don't. You see what I'm saying? And that's out of respect. It's not like I can say, well, I'm a grown ass man. You can't tell me what to do. Well, if I want to stay married, you can tell me what to do. If I want to sleep in the same bed and be hugged up on and appreciated, you got to understand there's boundaries. You got to understand there is levels to this mess. You know what I mean? And I remember when I first got
it's a learning process too, though, with the new relationships or with actually, I think you redefine your relationships maybe all the time.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. I like that. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to mess that camera up. I'm coming around the bend.
Okay. What boundaries do you have that you want to mention to the crowd, the people that are out here talking to them, while you're walking in the talking?
Look at this beauty. Look at this. Oh my gosh. How can you be mad watching something like that? Wow. Sorry. Okay. My boundaries. Well, I'm at a place in my life where I no longer have any toleration whatsoever for drama. So if you got drama, bye. I don't want to hear the news. I don't want to hear the worst thing that just happened. Do not tell me that crap. It makes me feel like shit. It hurts my stomach.
Oh, my heart.
I cannot. Yeah, I can't. I cannot do it.
Yes.
And then also, I guess this is a boundary and it's a pet peeve that became a boundary. It's very important that you actually tell people what you need from them because they cannot read your mind. Unmet expectations are almost always unspoken desires. You have to let people know, and you don't have to be a jerk about it. And also, it's not unreasonable. You are allowed to have like requirements or walls or just areas that you're not interested in being a part of. They're all boundaries, believe it or not. And you're allowed to have them. Nobody tells us that we're allowed to. We think frankly, because we're trained to behave this way by being sent to school and sitting down and having to ask somebody else to tell us that we can go pee or whatever. We're trained not to speak up.
But also we have to establish you gotta have when you need to establish boundaries once you start going live and running your channel the way you want that you're not gonna put up with certain things, and you let your moderators know. Now we ain't having that, or if I'm coming on, hey guys, instead of saying not even coming in and saying hello to the people in the chat, but say, hey, I'm doing this video later on today or whatever. Okay, that's okay that you're dropping a video, but I don't mind because I want to help you grow. But just say, hey, do you mind if I make an announcement? Have respect for someone
that's a polite thing
channel.
to do. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Have respect. It's, or just every once in a while, come back and say thank you. I notice a lot of people come through. A lot of people, look, y'all, you Miss T with the T. A lot of people come through there, but you don't see them. You don't see them no more.
I'll be watching. I'll be watching.
A lot
So
of
I'm
people
coming
come
there.
through
It's like a PR blitz.
Hey, come back and say thank you.
Yeah.
Say thank you. I'm always appreciative.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, you touched on something,
ahead,
and it's a newer thing. Don't go in somebody's live and it be like, especially a live with a panel, and be like, hey panel, and then start dropping your links and tell, like, we don't give a shit. We don't even know who you are. Give us a minute. Will you just hang out for a moment? Yeah, that's rude. I do see that happen, and it's rude. But but at the same time, we can't all hang out with everybody. We have only the same 24 hours available every day as every other person.
I got no problem anybody coming up on my panel and our panel actually. I got no problem sharing the line. I got no problem sharing the hours. I got no problem sharing my minute.
Yes.
But if I don't know you, if I know is Wellness Fukumama, I'm about to start talking about you, Urban Garden Chronicles. She be putting she don't do it she don't do it all the time. But that Jamaican patois come out and she starts saying, don't come over here doing this, don't come over here saying this, don't come over here with this mess, and don't be complaining about nobody watching your channel, because if you wasn't so boring, it just warms my heart, and I'm hitting the like button. Preach, sister, preach.
Yeah, why can't you like it more than one time? There should be a super like. There should definitely be a super like.
There should be a super. I'm like cracking me up, and I'll be looking, and I'm like, okay, it's Saturday. Where's she at? I got to get my Saturday energy on, and it's so funny because she's like everybody else, talks about the whole world about the seeds and everything, and it makes you energized. It makes you put the boundaries have been set. Don't come over here with that mess. Don't bring that negativeness over here. I'm going because I'm giving you the side eye. I'm giving you the Jamaican side eye. Yeah. Hey, she's like, I'm giving you the Jamaican side eye. And when you get the Jamaican side eye, because it was so funny, because one dude had said something to her, and
can't stop.
He was in, huh?
I need you to pause for a second. Look at this. Look, watch it. This is horrifying. Look at that spider.
Oh.
Do you see all the babies on her back? That's grotesque. What you talking about?
Okay. Well, then stop her. Stop her out.
I must know she's entitled to live her life. I just thought, that's gross.
No, she ain't. No, you ain't Buddhist.
I kind of am. I kind of might be in that vein. I think that's my spirit. I can't stand for things to die.
No, I stop them out. The next thing you know, you be on your tomato plant. You got to go.
And then also, I don't know. There's probably about 100 little babies on her back. I ain't killing them all
No.
in one fell stomp. I don't want to do that. That is
No,
not
no. It's the circle of life.
Oh, heaven. Here we go. Now you know you got the lyrics when you
stop
start
out.
singing.
Guess what? Guess what? The ants are gonna eat up the babies, and they're gonna be fed in the bees, and somebody gonna get them. It's the circle of life.
Silly man.
I'm just saying. but you can see when you start putting up the right kind of boundary, just say, hey, I love you. You are allowed to enter any part of my life, but I have to cover this area right here. I have to, because that area, one, might still be healing. That area might be a sore spot. That area might be a painful area that I don't want to talk about yet. But when I'm ready to talk about, I will come to you. That it's just something as simple as that. We don't want to talk. We don't want to, whatever. And we gotta look. We gotta look for the time to talk. And when Norma goes, hey, I want to talk to you about something. I'm like, oh God.
I bet you do.
It's like somebody put a shotgun in my head. Oh my God, what I did? What did I do wrong?
Yes.
What did I do wrong? Oh my God. I'd rather go fight in Afghanistan than have this woman be mad at me for whatever. And like we were talking about earlier, it's maybe something that I thought I said in friendship or whatever, and then I got to realize there's a different friendship than my friends. There's a different friendship than my digital friends. There's a different. I say she's my friend, but there's a different. I got to recognize that.
There are different levels. There are different circles of influence, and they get bigger, as they go out and stuff. But another potential thing we might want to try our best to think about is everything's about perspective. So we know how we are feeling at the time, but we don't always necessarily stop and just take a beat and think, okay, wait, where's this other person at? Because they might be in a place where they feel like they're being attacked. So anything that you say in that moment, it will also feel like an attack. So just take the time to consider, if we can, where other people might be in their life and how things might feel to them.
Yeah, and when we do, we don't realize what someone else has been through. Even though you're with your friends, you're with this one, you're with your friends don't tell you everything.
No.
You don't tell everybody everything. So if I'm just saying, hey, don't talk to me like that, I might tell you later on why I don't want to be talked like that. My ex might have said something that spoke down to me. My mother might have said something. My mother or father might have said I'm a piece of shit so many times that I thought flies were hovering over my head.
Part of your internal dialogue. Yeah.
Yes, and it becomes a part of your fear factor. And everybody says, well, I remember Norma said something to me, and I was hysterical. I said, don't talk to me like that. And she said, that's not fair. I said, well, life ain't fair. And I meant I was having one, when I say I was having one heck of a flashback, when I was like, I thought I was looking at someone else. And when I caught myself, I went in my own closet and cried. Because I said, okay, get yourself together. This woman is not, she's not trying to hurt you. You got to understand it. Man up, grow a pair. That's how I talk to myself. Man up and grow a pair. This woman is not trying to hurt you. She has your back. You got to learn how to trust again. You got to learn that some people are not here to hurt. They're here to learn, and they're here to ask. Because my wife is an overthinker. She's going to ask all these questions.
She is, sir. She's a woman.
Yeah.
That comes with the gig. It just does.
Yeah. She knows, but she's going to ask, and she's expecting me to answer all these questions. And I get frustrated because it feels like an attack, but I got to remember that she's an overthinker. She's got to know every bit, every little bit. I'll give you a prime example. We had I had to pick up a trailer and it had damaged goods in the back. I
Mhm.
have 80 I have almost 80 pounds of spaghetti in my
That's a
truck
lot
right
of
now.
pasta. That's a lot of
Yes,
pasta.
yeah, that's a lot
Mhm.
of pasta. She's like, how many bags? I said, I don't F bomb, no. I started getting mad. I said, honey, I know you need to know, but it's just a whole lot.
Yeah.
I know you need to know. I had to catch myself
Well, yeah,
in
you were
all
done
my
with it.
heart.
You were done. You're already aggravated enough, and then that just seems like such an insignificant thing.
Yes,
But I think that really also highlights another issue that I think most of us probably deal with on a regular basis, and that is that sometimes we are the ones being the monster by holding other people responsible and having them pay for the
yes.
crimes of other people. So we have to
And
do our
and that's sad
best
because
to
I'm starting,
balance and act.
and
It's
I'm
what?
starting to
Starting
realize,
to
yeah,
what?
I just started realizing I've been a DICK lately. Now I'm feeling bad.
Oh, oh. I
And,
mean,
and I didn't mean to. You know what I mean?
no, you didn't.
Um,
But you're also not in the best place habitually treating yourself super well. That's something that you're just in the very beginning stages of learning to do, with your
but
magnesium and eating better foods. Listen, don't think that doesn't have a part in this, because it does. When you eat
yes,
things that aren't necessarily the healthiest for you, that don't have the nutrition or any nutrition at all that you need, it produces stress within your body, and that affects how you feel. That affects how you sleep. That affects your attitude toward others. It's not We're not
yes,
compartmentalized. We are whole beings. We're connected. There's not a mind body connection. It is connected. No crap. It's
yes,
one unit. It's not a mystery, but all of that plays a part in it. And I think that you are
yes.
definitely at the very beginning stages of maybe really taking care of can't
Well,
stop
well,
in a
see,
healthful
but
way.
and Urban said, yeah, maybe you need
Yep.
some food and some proper sleep.
Yes,
That's
sir.
the thing about being a truck driver. You
Mm-hmm.
never get proper sleep. Never. That's the thing about doing this. You never get proper sleep. You're exactly right. You're
Mm-hmm.
exactly right. And I'm trying to be more assertive on that in learning and just because I need to be putting proper boundaries, but I need to start respecting her boundaries. I need to start
You
respecting other
absolutely
people's
do.
boundaries.
Yeah, yeah. Because if you
So,
don't, they have
because
no reason to respect yours.
dude, yeah,
It
exactly. Because
mhm.
wow, I'm just realizing that right now.
is yeah, it's
How can
very
I
much
say
that. Oh, sorry. Go
yes?
ahead.
How can I say that establish a boundary and I'm not respecting yours?
Right.
Now
Yeah.
when I get off this life, I'm gonna apologize. I gotta apologize.
Oh,
Listen, baby,
Mother's Day is
you know,
coming up. It's a good excuse to treat her like the extra extra queen you already know she is. So,
you know, you know.
but more importantly, um, write yourself little notes or something, just to like remind yourself to stop for a minute and just think. One of the best
Yeah,
pieces of advice I ever give people, and I'm crappy at taking it, is um, just try not to say things when you're feeling any type of a way. And it doesn't matter what the feeling is. But if you are tired, if you're hungry, if you're upset, if you're happy, you might say something that is not entirely true to you because you were caught up in that moment. So for myself and for a few other people, it's helped. So maybe it'll help other people if they, don't know. You might need to sleep on it like all the time.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
for all the things. Just
And,
yeah. Because I will screw
and
stuff up. For
not
me, I will mess it all up.
yes, exactly. And it hold on.
Do, do.
And not be so quick to yell.
Yes.
Not be so quick to mouth off and they have the Tourette syndrome because everything is not an attack. Everything is not an attack. It could just be a question. And I'm really bad at it.
Yeah.
Everything's not an attack. It could just be a question. It could just be, hey, look, I'm just trying to figure this out. That's why, a lot of times, you know, I I've got so many things that I've done wrong that I say, hey, babe,
Yeah.
you mind handling that? Why? Because I know I'm gonna screw it
Yes.
up.
Yes.
You mind.
Yeah. That's, I guess, I think really actually, yeah, that is another part of establishing boundaries, because you can't establish boundaries outside of yourself if you can't establish and keep boundaries for yourself. You just cannot.
Yes. Yes.
It's important. It's important that you recognize that you frequently could very well be a big old cause of all the issues, and not everything
Yes.
is from your point of view. But it's really hard
Yes.
because
Yes.
we're human beings and we have
Yes.
lots and lots of faults.
Lots of we make mistakes.
Oh Lord, I make mistakes while I'm making mistakes. So it just is a thing. I'm a human being and I'm very flawed and extraordinarily imperfect. And that's cool because that's what makes me different from the person next to me. And that's what it makes us different between all of us. And
Yeah.
just it is very hard in the world the way that it is today, and not for me personally now. So, and I'm not being a hypocrite because I haven't been out of that world long, but being out in the world, in the regular world, and doing all the regular things, it's a stressful environment. It's very, very stressful. If you're not in a
Yes.
place where you can feel calm and peace, it's real hard to be calm and peaceful. And it's exhausting to try to fake your way through it. I don't know, just
That's
having
why,
respect for yourself.
like I've always had jobs that I'm by myself. I don't want to be around nobody.
Okay. I was always the
That's what.
opposite. I always worked with people, but I'm really a people watcher. That's how watching
Uh,
other people behave, watching other people interact, waiting tables and, being a bartender and things like that. That gave me a very up close and personal but acceptable way to watch people and learn how people act, and that was how I learned how to act, was by watching other people. I still to this day do the very same thing. I'm quite the studier of people.
yes. Yes.
Yeah. Are you
And the
as well?
same thing, it's the same thing with like we've got a lot of us. You guys are the plant community. You
Yeah.
can't you can't allow your relationships, you can't allow your friendships, you can't allow your family life, you can't allow your home life to grow if you're not watering it.
Yeah, that's so
Hello.
true.
Notice how I got deep with that? You're not giving
You
it the
did. You
proper
got.
water.
I'm so proud of you.
You're not giving it the sunlight. You're not
Yeah.
opening it, you're not giving it the sunlight. You're not giving it your life the nutrition that it needs.
Hmm.
You're not giving that. See, we
Love
be
is a
forgetting that.
nutrient. Love is a
Yeah.
necessary nutrient. Hmm.
Even friendship is a nutrient because
Yes.
we're not destined to be alone.
Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. We're pack
You
animals.
know, yes, we're not destined to be alone. And a lot of times, when you're so irritable and go out to the mall, go out to a store and be around other people. Don't
Hug a
say
tree.
nothing to them, but just walk around other people and see
Drop
if
some
you don't
seeds.
feel better.
Pull some weeds and drop some seeds, y'all. Let's do it.
Yeah, yep. Feed the
Hmm.
plants and relationships. Yes,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
you just don't realize how the relationships will grow. If I kept half of the stuff that the Norma would send me, you guys would wonder. Hold on, listen to this.
You need
You
another
guys would
house.
wonder. I know. No, half the stuff that she's done for me, you would wonder why you see this smile.
The summer rain is passing over, and it feels like a dream. I could run and look for shelter, but you hold on to me. I'm under your skies. I'm caught in your eyes. Don't you know you stop the round, and all that I can see is you.
That you don't realize how much that yes, you don't realize that woman has made my life what it is, and it makes me try to be a better person each and every day. And that video, that picture, I'm actually 60 pounds lighter than what that video is. I'm 60 pounds lighter. I couldn't have done that unless I said, I was like, I love the way that woman looks at me. I love the way that woman appreciates me. Yes.
Every time now that I see that lead-in video, you couldn't convince me otherwise. If you told me you wrote the words to that song, I would be in no way surprised. Honestly, I just feel like you wrote it and had it performed for her. It's perfect. I love it.
Yeah, and the funny part of that, when the guy said how much it would cost, Norma's eyes wide, she's like, "Oh, heck to the no," and I just said, "Okay, I'll buy it." I said, "Okay, I'll buy it. I want it." I said, "Okay, I want it."
You would have paid just about anything, I think, in that moment.
I would have paid anything.
The look on your face, he knew it too.
I'm still paying. I was still paying for it. Trust me, and that was years ago. God, I'm still freaking paying for that one.
Okay, so what have we figured out? What have we let's highlight what we have discussed and learned this morning.
Okay, yeah, because we about to go.
We are about to go, but having boundaries with yourself really has to start with you. Respecting other people's boundaries. It's very important. If you like you were saying, if you don't respect other people's boundaries, you cannot really expect that they're gonna respect your boundaries. Set your boundaries. That we didn't talk about. Don't have a blurred boundary line. Make your boundaries clear and understood. Don't hem and haw. Don't change because listen, if you're scared to set a boundary because you're scared that person is going to leave your life, perhaps that person needs to leave your life.
Then let them go. Give them the peace sign. Deuces! Deuces! Yeah. Because eventually they're going to leave anyway.
You know it, and you're going to be damaged badly. If you cannot share what's in your heart with a person, that's not a person you should share your time with. It's not worth it. They haven't paid the price. You're worthy of better than that. You're worthy of better than you probably treat yourself. Talking to me.
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly. No, trust me. I know. Trust and believe. I know. We all know. And so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down because I'm delirious. I'm delirious. I feel like Prince. Let's go crazy. Let's get good. We're delirious today. But like I said, thanks to my motivation, official Jamia and Swoops. We're trying to do the long stuff, but it's watch your what I'm so tired now. I don't know what they call it, but my hours are going up because I'm trying to be like Swoops and official Jamia. So I'm gonna keep on. We're gonna keep on pushing. So if y'all want to check me out tomorrow morning, mumbling at the crack of dawn, it's gonna be like good morning, mumble rap, mumble.
It could be 3 a.m.
We're gonna be doing it.
It could be 3. You will jump up there. You crazy butt. But I like it. I love what you're doing.
It's gonna be coulda, woulda, shoulda, but it's gonna be there. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. I'm trying to be like. Next thing you know, no, I can't do the shower. My wife would strangle me.
Oh, you trying to die? Don't do that.
No, yeah, I ain't trying to die.
Nope.
But you know, we're gonna use some of y'all stuff, but we ain't gonna be talking dirty and all that, man. No, we ain't doing
No.
that. But thank you for guys coming in. Coming up next, get your workout on with Wellness with Frugal Mama. And if y'all can check out Eddie Lugo Studios over after Wellness with Frugal Mama, we're gonna start getting the morning lineup. Thank you. Thanks, Mike, for keeping
Always.
watch out
Mhm.
as always.
Mhm.
Appreciate you. And wait a minute, how the heck? I'm trying to figure out how the heck. Oh no, because I didn't tell y'all I passed by my fuel stop, so I got to turn around.
Oh,
So
crackers!
I'm
You
on.
had to turn around
No,
and
don't worry about it.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm already 3 hours late anyway. So,
Oh.
but they
Oh,
already
you're in
knew.
traffic
They,
too.
no, and they already knew I was gonna be late. They already knew.
Oh, okay. You're
But
good
guys,
then. You're
thank you for coming
covered.
in.
Mhm.
Thank you for being a part of our lives on both our channels. Thank you for helping out. Thank you for your interaction.
Mhm.
Just as always, if you don't think nobody loves you, we love you. God loves you, and even the fools you think don't love you, they do. They just don't want to say it. So
Truth.
y'all have a blessed day. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Y'all have a blessed day. We will see y'all tomorrow, Minyana. And then after that,
Bye.
I got the weekend off.
You're crazy. You're
Later.
just nuts. Bye.